We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Tropics. Seattle come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. Matt Cullen will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Malek Smith is retired to kick off the inning. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Eric Swanson gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix, and if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he
Here now the 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Didi.
Ready now, Didi, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one,
though. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 13.
Now in the box, number 13. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
Number 22.
Next for Seattle, Patrick Wisdom. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Brian Mendel. The 2-2.
We got 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Jim Cowboy gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Struck him out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate now, number 8. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Mendel, base runner at first with 1 out. Just hung in there on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Derek Bubba. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Runners off for second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So stepping in, Dylan. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
White.
Stepping up now, Evan White, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled off into the seats behind first. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in is the outfielder, Scott Conger. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Scott Conger is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 14. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I like the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Into the box now, Didi. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Ready with the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
In now, Brian Mendel. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Michigan is on top 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Malik Smith.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So striding forward now, Tim Lopes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down inning. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the rookie 3rd baseman, Jim Cowboy. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. Popped him up. White over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Taylor Gilbo answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Number 45, Taylor Gilbo.
Ready for another chance? Number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now batting, the designated
Stepping
hitter,
into the box, Derek Bubba. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
2 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So coming to the plate, Scott Conger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he went for the punch out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
Into the box, Goldie Dirtbag. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full. The Tropics on top 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kyle Seager.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Number 2.
Digging in, Tom Murphy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 14. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. That ball was smoked, but he's gone nonetheless to start the home 5th.
Number 28.
Digging in once again, Mike Didi. He singled his last time up. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now batting, number 13. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. But the runner's back easily. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 13 becomes out number 2 this inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a throw over to first and the runner back. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder Dylan Moore. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Dan Altavilla enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Seattle.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Jim Cowboy. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. He tried to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
Lays off 2-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Here's the 1-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. None out, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone. In now, Scott Conger. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the 2-1 pitch.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. It is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now that's popped up. Seager has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Mike Didi, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well.
1 run is scored. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Standing in, number 13. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot at it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. Michigan is on top here, 5-0. So here's Malik Smith.
We're moving right. Along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Malik Smith is retired to kick off the inning.
Low.
Stepping in, Tim Lopes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Mariners are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Brian Mendel. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Now the pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Set to deal on 2 and 2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And it's 1 and 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting. Number 8.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 8. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count is 2 and 1.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
In now the Mariners DH, Patrick Wisdom. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys.
Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 16, Carl Edwards Jr.
Next will be the designated hitter, Derek Bubba. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up.
Number 6.
Into the box now, Scott Conger, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Nobody out, runner on first. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Goldie Dirtbag.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Goldie Dirtbag. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Here's a pop-up now. Seager moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Evan White. 2-2 the count. Not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ballgame. Rats.
Such a tough one as a pitcher, D-Row. 25 outs and then to give it up with 1 out in the 9th.
I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, you don't want to be on a team that gets no hit, without question. You're going to do everything in your power to mix in and knock, and that's exactly what they... But tip your hat right there. The guy has thrown the heck out of the ball tonight. Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
So he sets him down swinging. Malek Smith goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Seattle, good night.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Michigan led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Matt Cullen hangs win number 11 on his line and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. Eric Swanson couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
2 hours and 46 minutes.